Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with another episode of our Star Trek New Horizons as the Federation. We are pushing forward. So we are
Anomaly detected.
colonizing down here. We are colonizing up here in Ross, though.
Technology
There is some
discovered.
trade. We have this battle group is amassing. So the Expanse. We have arrived at the coordinates of the Zindi home system. However, no habitable worlds can be detected. Instead, an enormous asteroid field fills the star's habitable zone. Using predictive modeling, the science officer is able to confirm that the asteroid field came from a single world between 150 and 200 years ago. Material analysis of the field indicates the presence of advanced compounds that indicate the presence of a warp-faring culture. If this is the Zindi home world, it's been broken for a long time. Captain Jonathan Archer orders a return to the original Expanse search pattern. You acknowledge that. We do at the Planetary College. Logistics will give us more naval capacity. Might be good. The regional capital might be better in the long run. We're going to come up with the phase cannons, in which we will refit ships from there.
Technology discovered.
Okay. Your colony development speed. I think we 100% do. Okay. In that case, you're still getting
Survey
hit
complete.
with that. We're doing the mining facility on the moon. Ross has been finished. Let's survey this, and then keep going. Altair is a good one. Mining station. We'd have to get there first. I think the biggest thing though is reinforce the fleet.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Build an observation post. Then your research station. Your mining station. Unidentified empire here.
A logical request.
Good for another 14 days. Enterprise has detected a Vulcan distress signal being transmitted from a nearby asteroid field. On inspection, the vessel is Selenia is heavily damaged and not responding to hails. Boarding the vessel, Captain Jonathan Archer leads a team to make contact with the crew and attempt to effect repairs. Deep in the Vulcan ship, several Vulcan crew members in a frenzied state ambush Jonathan Archer's team, forcing them to take refuge in the Selena's control room. Analyzing the bio readings from a Vulcan officer stunned unconscious reveals a psychotic effect has been caused by exposure to Trillium D, which pervades the asteroid field. Possible cure. Captain Jonathan Archer orders the Enterprise medical staff to exhaust all options to provide a cure to the psychotic Vulcans on Selenia, while their away team reinforces their position in the control room. Nearly a day passes before a series of potential cures are provided, however, all require testing. Like the most likely antidote, a medical team distribute a concoction of Trillium D neutralizing agents through the life support and umbilical connections on the Selenia's starboard docking port. Within minutes, the entire crew of the Selenia is unconscious, allowing the away team to exit the control room. So hours pass, and the crew begin to awaken again, showing no signs of their previous behavior. Surviving senior staff of the Selenia expressed their appreciation for the Enterprise's efforts and promised to petition the Vulcan government to assist United Earth's search for a solution to the Zindi crisis. As soon as the Selenia effects repairs, we had another good roll. Let's go. Let's go. I've seen that go the opposite way, where everyone was brain dead. Ooh. Okay. this point, I think we pull in the secondary shipyard, I think. A ruined network of aerostat colonies dating back to at least 3 millennia have been found in low orbit of this gas giant. Their original function appears to have been gas mining, but they have since been abandoned and reoccupied by many different races and pirate groups. The colonies have been thoroughly stripped of anything even remotely valuable, but the mere fact that they're still aloft after all this time makes them an interesting subject of engineering. Package? Okay. We can't do anything with them, so we will keep passive right now. Months of investigation have led Captain Jonathan Archer to the Xindi mining colony where chemosite, a key element used in the Xindi probe attack on Earth, being produced in huge quantities. The mines appear to be surrounded by a number of small settlements with layouts suggesting civilian use. Enough time and materials, we could fashion a series of explosive charges that would destroy the chemosite mines while avoiding damaging civilian structures. But any delay could allow Xindi to collect more for their next weapon. Lead the away team. Infiltrating the mining colony, Captain Jonathan Archer's team have identified the head of operations and have captured him in his home. Questioning the Xindi Aberreel, a male named Gerlich, reveals how he had been assured the chemosite produced the colony was for research purposes only, horrified at the prospect of his work killing millions. Gerlich agrees to help sabotage the next shipment of chemosite and provide a tracking device to enable the Enterprise to follow the shipments to wherever these weapons are being. Hey, we are getting going here. I don't think we're gonna have this open.
A logical request.
Intermittent subspace readings have led Captain Jonathan Archer to a planet orbiting a small class star. Honestly, the planet is inhabited by what appears to be several thousand humans and a smaller number of unknown aliens in 5 small towns. The architecture and farming methods are consistent with those used in the late 19th century North American West. Any party. Weird. Captain Jonathan Archer has spent several days infiltrating the primitive civilization, learning that the humans in the colony were brought to the world centuries ago by a race called the Skagarians, who are subsequently overthrew. The captain is troubled to learn that the surviving Scaragans now live in conditions little better than slavery. Worse, the colony appears to be on the brink of a race war that, coupled with several years of poor harvest, could destroy the viability of both. Why they intervene. Working with progressive elements in the largest settlement in North Star, Captain Jonathan Archer attempted to persuade local authority figures to improve the conditions of the underclass. Through his efforts, the attempt has succeeded, reducing tensions and the risk of further conflict between both communities. A decision must now be made whether to reveal the presence of the Enterprise in United Earth. Let them develop peacefully on their own. We have other fish to fry. Mining colony. The transportation of large amounts of material and personnel to Luna in order to repair the damage done to the Orpheus mining colony is complete. The mobile drilling platform is operational once again. Here we have it.
Survey complete.
Orion Trade League. 34. Okay. We're gonna get that shipyard. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Ross 154-2A. The The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails is a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering choices. We get science. Having followed the Chemosite shipments to a nearby system, the Enterprise has encountered the Andorian vessel, the Kumari, under Commander Sharon of the Imperial Guard. Sharon offers the Kumari services to assist the Enterprise, insisting on sending an engineering team to upgrade and repair various systems. Deriding the Vulcan High Command for its lack of support for the United Earth efforts against the Xindi, Captain Jonathan Archer can't help but feel there's more to the Andorian presence in the Expanse. While the two vessels sit at the edge of the system, their sensors detect a massive energy discharge in the inner asteroid belt. The dwarf planet is vaporized, further confirming the threat of another Xindi weapon. Accept the assistance. Accepting the Andorians' help pleases Sharon, whose crew spends the next few days upgrading various systems aboard the Enterprise. Jonathan Archer and Sharon devise a plan to capture the prototype weapon by using the Enterprise's bait to lure the Xindi patrol vessels away before allowing the Kumari to beam the weapon aboard and disarm it. The mission is successful, however. Sharon reveals secret orders to steal the weapon for the Andorian Empire alone. The Enterprise chases the Kumari into the system's ore cloud, though it seems the Andorian engineers have triggered a security protocol on the weapon. As it triggers an overload of its chemosite-laced energy emitters, the Kumari is heavily damaged, unable to prevent the Enterprise beaming back the remains of the weapon or downloading the Kumari's scans before it manages to limp back to Andorian space. Scans of the weapon reveal a number of potential weaknesses, however no clues to the location of any prototype. Okay, we are getting hit by that. Means, do we have power here? No. Means that's our next building. Power. Thing is, we have 6. We have a while before we get anything there.
Technology discovered.
Operation Station. Shields. Yes, please. Come back. Take a look at that. Alright, keep searching this direction.
Logic dictates that combat is sometimes necessary. Our presence would indicate that diplomacy has failed. Is this correct?
Getting 175. Long weeks of spent hunting the Expanse have paid off, as the Enterprise successfully captured a shuttle belonging to the Xindi primate scientists leading their weapons project against Earth, a male named Dregra. Captain Jonathan Archer must now decide how to take advantage of his new captive. The tactical officer suggests an elaborate ruse using memory and inhibiting drugs, mock shuttle pad to extract the location of the final Xindi weapon from Dregra, but the resources acquired are substantial. Initial interrogation reveals little beyond the knowledge that the Xindi apparently believe that destroying Earth is their only hope. Prepare the deception. Captain Jonathan Archer orders the construction of a mock shuttle interior as per the tactical officer's proposal. Using memory inhibiting drugs, Jonathan Archer is able to persuade Dregra. 2 of them have been prisoners of the Xindi reptilians for several years, following the destruction of Earth and the reptilian subsequent betrayal of the other Xindi species. Reveals that the Xindi were convinced to attack Earth by trans-dimensional beings who presented themselves as the Xindi saviors. After a series of fake attacks on the shuttle cause civilization to overtax itself, the Windows revealed to be displays, he reacts angrily to deception. Simulation is terminated. Unable to waste more time, he orders him and the crew to shuttle abandoned on the nearest uninhabited world capable of supporting life. Large supply provisions are offered with the hope that absence will significantly slow the progress. Don't know where the weapon is. Fortunately. This system, I think. That one. Not gonna help. Wolf 359 could be a help though. Or Wolf 42.
Survey complete.
Get that one. Okay. League. Our base is consumed 13. Months passed, and the Enterprise crew began to lose all hope of ever finding the Xendi's weapons construction site. Chance encounter with a species betrayed relations with Xendi offers a new opportunity. Prepare to share rumors of heavy traffic coming and going from the Azadi system. A lead captain, Jonathan Archer, can afford to not pursue. The Enterprise arrives in the Azadi system, almost immediately being fired upon by many Xendi warships patrolling the area. The attack is soon halted, though, as a squadron of Xendi aquatic ships form a protective escort around the Enterprise. Intense bursts of communication are detected between the various Xendi vessels, until at last a shuttle docks with the Enterprise, and the Xendi aquatic reptilian security detachment demands come with them to the Xendi Council chamber, lead in person. Presents as evidence to the Xendi Council proving Earth's innocence. Xendi fears that Earth would seek to destroy their species are shown to be the fabrication of the transdimensional beings who themselves have created the subspace instabilities in the Delphonic expanse to allow the region to become habitable to their kind. The arboreal representatives are convinced, with the aquatics and the primates demanding more time to consider the response. However, the reptilians and insectoids are enraged by this. Seizing control of the weapon, the reptilians and insectoids launch the device in direct course for Earth, while the Enterprise raises
Construction
connected.
complete.
It is in the Sol system. Fully repaired, the Vulcan starless Selenia enters the Sol system with orders to assist the United Earth against the Xendi weapon threat. Selenia arrival may tip the balance of the incoming battle. Having returned from the Delphonic response, the information gathered from the NX-01 Enterprise prototype has allowed our engineers to streamline the design pivot away to mass production of additional ships.
Technology
The
discovered.
long-range exploration vessel is ready for construction utilizing experimental technology. Okay, blah 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 blah. And that is how we get that. We have hostile forces in here. We are getting an Intrepid light cruiser, but it's not going to be enough. We'll meet it with what we have.
Engaging enemy fleet. Technology discovered.
Efficiency, please. Actually can do that, but they're gonna get it. The bridge is probably a better target. Now the ship models themselves are great. So here's our frigates. Looking for the Enterprise. Here's the Solana Vulcan ship. Here is the Enterprise. Right here, doing work.
Science ship under fire.
See who gets elected.
Establishing colony.
Alpha Centauri B2A is uninhabited, indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Serves a litter with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. Monoliths flowing lines and differently charts a history so flat. Cool. We can't go past this. We do that. Still have a Zendi warship.
Technology discovered.
Super weapon is down. The Zendi warship is now getting hit. But Komarov is the new prime minister. Okay. Empire. Taken down pretty easily by our ships. Destroyed, so it's going to take a second. The Zendi weapon has been destroyed. The efforts of Starfleet cannot be overstated. Devastated by the loss of the weapon and their fleet, the Zendi reptilians and sectors accept the ultimatum provided by them or to them by remaining Zendi species for defying the will of the Council. Accepting their manipulation targeting the Earth, primates, aerials, and aquatics have promised to uphold peace between the two powers, but relations will not be easy. It ends the Expanse. The Solana. It isn't often that the Vulcans offer humanity such overt assistance. Not even the early warnings of Zendi's plans stirred them into action. The Enterprise's rescue of the VSS Solana, the Expanse changed that. The United Earth can only hope that the ship returns to Earth. Its crew advocate more equal treatment and cooperation. The Vulcans love us. Now the Enterprise. Over here and look. Sure. He's one of our scientists. Okay. Ooh, doctor. Anomaly discovery chance? Up. Enterprise. Did the Enterprise go out and survey systems? Not have her back rear. Zendy crisis at conclusion. The future of Scary and the human population in a world now known as North Star must be resolved. I'm going to port. Since we are not the Federation, right now we are United Earth, we're going to support the colony. Actually, no, we're going to leave the colony to its own development. Up here. Ooh, that'd be good for 2 Andorian planets.
Survey complete. Technology discovered.
Okay. Fields. Okay. Or we'll put one there. Jars, grid. Okay. Demons. Back alleys of Earth's major cities have been safe for many decades since the formation of United Earth. Recently, however, the presence of aliens on Earth has drawn the ire of reactionary elements of the native human population. Recently, a tourist has been violently murdered in the African Confederation of Mogadishu following a wave of violence directed at non-humans. In order to suppress their alarm, have personally contacted the Prime Minister to express the dismay of the people. Don't have the ability to look at it. Fortunately, that is the way we must see it.
Construction complete.
This was Albion. Lazy colony ship? Seen that before. Alien Mira, while conducting surface scans of Alpha Centauri A 5B, Science Officer Cello Ortega and the crew of the USS Franklin discovered what appears to be artificially carved slab of rock over an alien ride. They have not detected other signs of alien activity on the moon. Exactly how it came in unknown. The United Earth Embassy on Vulcan has been the target of a successful terrorist attack. Several hundred humans and Vulcan casualties have been reported. Domestic violence is almost unheard of on Vulcan, and no group has yet claimed responsibility. However, many in the Vulcan Intelligence Service believe the bombing to be the work of Syrianite movement, a group of dissatisfied with the Sitar administration's foreign policy. Proof investigation. Because of this attack, formally approve their request. We'll send the flagship USS Enterprise Vulcan investigate.
Establishing colony.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Diversity. Okay. Okay. Not gonna purge. Titan Shipbuilders Guild. Private healthcare, private schools. Defensive stance. Oh, liquidity. Ooh. We'll see what it looks like when it ticks over. 2. Before we end this episode, we don't have medical as healthcare. University hospitals. Every healthcare job will help in society. Ooh, every healthcare job will produce additional unity. Ooh. Actually, I like that. Your medical. Don't like that.
Anomaly detected.
What is free education policies? One resource. Worker jobs. They produce an extra point each right now, which I think is better. Terranova! I think we found a colony, guys. Oh, that's good to that science. Good to that.
Logic dictates that combat is sometimes necessary.
They don't like the Tellarites. For some reason they don't like the Tellarites at all. Okay. Well, that should change that, right?
Survey complete. Construction complete. Technology discovered.
Okay. Good torpedo. Paranoid, damn. Captain Yusiki Aida turns to the communications officer and asks her to open the channel to the surface. A hail still lost colony are met with silence and no reply is received. Captain consults with the science officer requesting analysis. There are no biosigns, but the colony appears to be intact. Sensors also detect low levels of surface radiation. I'm a little waiting. Alright guys, so we'll see what happens with Terra Nova in the Ede... I can't pronounce that word. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Terra Nova in the next episode. Thank you all for joining me, hanging out. Go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe so you don't miss any more of this playthrough or any other Stellaris playthrough. And I'll see you guys later.